So Apex 2015, yeah, I know it happened last week, but I've been kind of busy, so here we go. I'll make a video about it now. I'll start off with the cool stuff I got from Apex 1. Just the badge itself is really cool. I think it is, at least. Comes on this green lanyard. Oh, it didn't come, I think it did. Anyways, yeah, and then has all these logos. I mean, yeah, everyone got one if you were there or anything, but I thought it was cool. Second, boom. They had a there was a couple stands selling a lot of stuff, and I bought a lot of stuff. I don't have it all on me right now, but they had some pixelated art for Smash Bros. Characters. I got Roy right here, and I got Ike. So yeah, that was cool. They did have Splatoon up there. I got to play that for a little bit. I'll get to that later. But if you played Splatoon, they were giving away this Smash Bros. Lanyard. So that was amazing, and I took the liberty of putting it on the end of Ike. So that was cool. And oh, so I ran into Mango while he still had these. So I have the Mango Cloud9 wristband. That's pretty awesome. I went around and I was getting a lot of signatures. I think a lot of people that were there remember that. And I have a white Smash Bros. Controller that you only get from Japan, and I had a metallic silver marker, and I had it signed by the King and the Five Gods. So, here we go. At the very top, Liquid Ken, underneath Mango, and then M2K used Mango's M to sign his 2K, so Mango Mewtwo King, right here, Dr. Peepee, who ended up winning. Over here, we have H-Box, and on the back is Armada. So, this controller is amazing. I didn't even open the controller until I went to Apex just to get it signed. So, that was awesome. And finally, we have the Smash Bros. Shirt. Boom. So many signatures on here. So many signatures. Dude, I can't even go through all of this right now. I really can't. The amount of sigs on here is insane. Oh wait, there. I'm dumb. Yeah. But it's really cool. Oh, there's a few on the back too. Just those three on the back. Yeah, all my pictures and videos I took at Apex got corrupted. I wish I could put them up here, but I just can't. But anyways, my story for Apex 2015, I'll try to make it as quick as possible. So, me, Boss, Yars, Too Fast, Pulse, all decided that we were going to go and we'd share a hotel room together and everything. So we had it planned out for a while. The hotel room was booked. I was going to get a rental car because, my car's crappy. It doesn't really comfortably fit that many people. So all that was going to happen, and kind of like the last day, our friend Darkside was like, hey, I'm going to go too, as a spectator. So he was like, I can drive up there and I can take people. So he ended up taking Pulse and Yars because he lives closer to them. It made it easier for me. I was like, why would I waste money on a rental car now? We can fit 3 people in my car pretty comfortably. So I ended up taking my car. So, that works. We all got up there. We left on Thursday. So, yeah, we got there Thursday night, and it was amazing to be at that hotel as everyone was there, as everyone was coming in. And that's when I started getting some of the signatures on the shirt. Let me pull it up here. Yeah. So I started getting some of these signatures on here. I know I was the very first one to sign it, and then I just kind of went crazy with it and had a bunch of people sign it. Mango signed it Thursday night. You can see it right there. He was a little less than sober when he signed it. His signatures. It's right over. Gosh damn it. It's right there. But yeah. And I don't know, Mango, he's like a really cool guy. He seemed really friendly when I approached him. Was like, hey, Mango, I'm Ta-kun. Nice to meet you. Can you sign my shirt? I was like, yeah, go, yeah. And he just signed it like an artist. He's like, and I was like, okay, well, cool. I don't want to take up any more time. And he's like, oh, no, no, don't sweat it. He's like, oh, yeah, by the way, he pulls out this cinch bag. And he's like, I have these bracelets. And in my mind, I'm like, dude, if you're selling these bracelets, I swear I'm not buying them. And he's like, here, just go ahead and take one. I was like, oh, sweet. So that's how I got the mango bracelet. That was pretty cool. Anyways, Friday rolls around, and I was in, what is it, A45 as far as pools go. I had to play at 9 in the morning, which was the first round of pools. So I get up early, I get my badge, I'm like walking around, I'm like talking to people, getting some more signatures. Chilled with Ken for a little bit, and he actually seems like, you know, a pretty cool guy. And so I ended up leaving the Melee area, going to Smash 4 area, and waiting for the pools to start, and I'm sitting down, my opponent's right there. We have the controllers in our hand. No joke, we are literally about to start the match, and all of a sudden Fire Marshal said, everybody get out now! I was like, what is going on? Yeah, and then that happened. So you guys know the story there with the Apex 2015, like all the confusion and the safety of the building and all this other crazy stuff. And what did I do? I went ahead and got more signatures. There's so many people on this shirt. It's awesome. But yeah. So what ended up happening, there was so much confusion. I asked the staff, I was like, so what's going to happen now? Like, what's going to happen? It's like, well, the fire marshals may later on say that we can use these rooms. We may have to host it from people's hotel rooms. We might have to cancel Apex 2015 altogether. And I was like, we have like 2,000 plus people here. People that came out for Apex. You can't just cancel it. People came from all over the world. But yeah. Obviously, you know, what ended up happening. Twitch got us a new venue about like 40-ish minutes away. It was further down south, so it was closer to home for me, which was cool. And they let you transfer over your hotel reservation to the one that was like a hop and a skip away for no charge. Honestly, I should have done that. I don't know why I didn't. But anyways, that's what ended up happening. So Friday, the whole day was canceled. And thank God, they came up with a way to not cancel any events. They just made it a lot more cutthroat, which was actually pretty cool in my opinion. I ended up going Saturday, still the same, you know, round 1 pools, and I ended up going 2-2. I was using Ike, and there was like one game where I used Sonic, and honestly, I think if I did Ike instead of Sonic that game, I probably could have clutched out one of my losses, but whatever, no Johns, like, it was still really close. Okay, so one of the guys I lost to in my pool was a Sheik, and he ended up being number 1 in the pool. He was playing a really defensive Sheik. He just needles. He'd throw needles, and then like that'd be his opening. He'd like get a couple hits in, and then he'd go to the other side and do needles again. And I haven't played that style of Sheik before, so I was not prepared for that. And then the other guy I lost to played a Link, and I'm actually familiar with the matchup, and it was really, really close. Like the 2 games he won, it got down to like the final stock, and we were both at like 80 to 100-ish%. He just like, he got the kill move and I didn't. So, I mean, it was good. Like, I made that guy sweat, and afterwards he was like, wow, your Ike is scary. And I was like, thanks. Thanks. So I made people recognize. That's what matters, I guess. But yeah, like, it was fun. The 2 people I beat, one guy played Kirby, one guy played Link, and I bodied them. Like, straight bodied. Yeah, but anyways, Apex was fun stuff, and, you know, watching Boss play was, like, pretty cool. His round 2 pools were, like, insane. Oh my gosh. Round 2 pools, it had Boss, Nairo, Amsa, Jay Miller, Pink Fresh, and there was, like, a bunch of other big names, like, really big names in his pool, round 2. And only the top 2 can make it out, so, like, if you're wondering why your favorite player didn't make it to the brackets, they were probably in that pool. It was death. Deadpool. Anyways, so, but Boss and Ally got 5th in doubles. Hey, shout outs to Boss and Ally for no practice at all, because they live in different countries, and they didn't even do any warm-up matches before that, so that was pretty insane that they got 5th, and I was there cheering on. That was fun. Just Apex 2015 was amazing. I got around to meeting a whole bunch of people, as you can tell by all the signatures I got on the shirt. It's like 80 plus. Originally I was like, oh, I'm going to sell the shirt, but no, it's my baby now. And there's some signatures I'm missing, so I'll go around to more events, and if I didn't have you sign the shirt, you're definitely going to sign it. So a good majority of Friday and Saturday was just me going around getting signatures, geeking about the event, having a good time. And Sunday comes around, and there was supposed to be a snowstorm coming up and hitting us. So I wanted to leave before that happened, and I was gathering the people that rode with me, like, hey, you know, get ready soon. I'm planning on leaving. Like, I know finals are coming up, but I plan on leaving because I don't want to drive through the snow. And the other guys in the hotel room heard about that, and they're trying to talk to Darkside about the same thing. It's like, hey, let's leave before a snowstorm. And Darkside, he really wanted to watch the finals. He's like, no thanks, guys. I'm trying to stick around and watch finals. Like, yo, there's a snowstorm on the way. It's like, what are we gonna do? And Darkside says, no, like, don't sweat it. I'll just go through it. And they weren't trying to do that. So they came up to me and was like, yo, Ta-kun, could you take us home? And it was, honestly, it was really out of my way to go drop these guys off. I ended up getting home like an hour and a half later than I normally would have. But I ended up doing it. So 5 people were all cramped in my car, which is the whole reason like I didn't get a rental. So yeah, it was pretty cramped, but it was a good time. Took them all back. I was like, because I had to drop everyone off, it ended up being like a 6-hour drive for me. So I was like pretty irritated at the end of it, and I was like, yeah, I was just so done with everything. And like when I checked my car, my controller was missing. Not the godlike controller, but just like the controller with my name on it. And like I know logically speaking, like no one in that car would have actually taken it because like we're all really cool, and why would you take that controller when I have this one? But in my mind, like I was just so done with everything. I went to Facebook and I was like posted a really angry post in the, you know, in our group page. Yeah, but it all was sorted out. It was just a mistake. Someone just nabbed it on accident. We were all tired as hell. So yeah, for the most part, that's the Apex 2015 Ta-kun highlights, you know, without any specific details. But yeah, it was fun. It was definitely a blast. I'm definitely going to try to go out and try to go to more of these big Smash Bros. Events. CEO and Evo, I'll see. They're pretty far, but I'll check it out. It was awesome. Apex. I'll definitely go to Apex every year. But anyways, guys, that's that. I'll get around to making a couple more videos here soon. There's been a lot of stuff going on in the world of Nintendo that needs to be talked about. So, yeah. I'll go ahead and leave it at that. PyroTakun, thanks for watching.